Hey, how's it going everybody? My name is Cody and welcome to DestinyFollower. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at what I consider to be the top 5 best primaries to use in Destiny's Crucible. Now I want to point out before I start this video that if one of your favorite guns does not make this list, it's not that I necessarily think that that's a bad weapon. It may be that I personally am not very good with the gun, or that I don't really see a use in it in Crucible. But there are a ton of great guns that didn't make this list, and these weapons are more so weapons that I personally do well with, and that I think that you should give a shot to if you haven't already. So without further ado, let's get started. Coming in at number 5 is Hawkins Hatchet. I would consider this to be one of the most consistent feeling guns in Destiny. This gun feels great every single time that I use it. If I hop on to run some Crucible bounties, or if I get on to play some games with my friends, and I'm running one of the other primaries that I normally use, and I'm just getting crushed by people on the other team, I can throw on Hawkins Hatchet and turn my game right around. Now I know historically in Destiny, auto rifles have not been very good. They were great at launch and then they got nerfed, and they're kind of in a weird spot still, but Hawkins Hatchet, trust me, if you haven't used this gun in Crucible, give it a shot. This thing is a monster and it feels great in your hands, especially if you have a good perk roll. Coming in at number 4 is the OG Hawkmoon. I'm not talking about the Macklemore thrift shop variant, the ES Luna, and while that's a great gun in its own right, and it does free up your exotic slot for something else, I'm talking about the original mean machine, the Hawkmoon. This thing feels like a beast in the Crucible. It's been nerfed a few times, but the thing is, it's still a great option for PvP. This gun essentially carried me through trials in all of year 1, and it's still putting in work to this day. And aesthetically, this is one of the best, if not the best looking primaries in Destiny. This gun rewards a skilled hand, and if you take your time and you can land headshots, with those 3 lucky rounds in the chamber, you're gonna do some work with this gun, and the competition is gonna hate you for it. So coming in at number 4 is the Hawkmoon. Coming in at number 3 is the Bullet Hose of Doom, the Doctrine of Passing. This thing sprays ammo like Tony Montana in the ending of Scarface. Say hello to my little friend! Seriously, Bungie has nerfed this gun, and it's still incredibly frustrating to go up against a Guardian that's using it. I think I've came up with about 347 brand new curse words for every time that I've had to face someone that uses this monster. And the thing is, if you get a good perk roll on this gun, and you learn to control the crazy recoil, you can straight up cheat against other Guardians and steal kills from them when they should have had you dead to rights. I love this gun, and it's super fun to use. If you guys haven't used it, what have you been doing with your life? Come on. Coming in at number 2 is the almighty Mata Multitool. This gun was almost number 1, and the only reason that it isn't is I'm not that great with scout rifles, but I cannot deny that the Mata is an incredibly useful gun, and it's definitely the best in the scout class in my personal opinion. Now I'm not sure exactly why it's called the Mata Multitool. Maybe it has some other functions and purposes that we haven't discovered yet. You know, maybe it's like the Swiss Army knife of Destiny weapons. Maybe you can use it to open some cans of space soup or something. Who knows? But I do know that this gun is absolutely great in the Crucible, and it's one of Destiny's most used PvP primaries. With a community that's so picky about weapons, for the Mata to come out on top in terms of competitive PvP primaries, that shows you just how good this gun actually is. And coming in at number 1 in what I consider to be the top 5 best primaries in Destiny PvP is the Hacksaw. I picked this thing up at the suggestion of one of my friends, and I've never looked back since. All of my incredibly long kill streaks and great PvP games that I've gotten in Destiny, I've had the Hacksaw in my hands, and I feel sorry for anybody who's went up against me when I was really hot with this gun. The thing is, I love the reticle on this, I love the way that it performs, and overall, I'm not a huge fan of pulse rifles in Destiny, but the Hacksaw I think stands at the top of that mountain, and there's something incredibly special about this gun when it comes to PvP. Well, that about wraps up today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you did, please be sure to leave a like on it. It helps me out a great deal, and I truly appreciate it. Also, if you disagree with my list, let me know in the comments down below what your top 5 favorite Destiny PvP weapons are. I would be really interested to see what you guys are currently using. And if you're new to Destiny Follower, make sure to subscribe for the latest Destiny news, lore, and entertainment. As always, my name is Cody, and thank you for watching Destiny Follower.